Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a great day, drinking lots of water, staying hydrated, have eaten something at some point today if you haven't now's your chance to, because we're sitting back, relaxing, and playing some more strange antiquities. We're gonna dive right into this. Just so you guys know, my allergies are freaking out a little bit because of the huge season changes going a lot around when I'm around where I am living. So bear with me if I sound stuffy or anything like that. I need to clear my throat. That fun stuff. So, yeah. But besides that, if you're new here, hi, my name is Maximum, and I'm a variety streamer, so happy to have you here. And we're gonna dive right into strange antiquities. This is yes, yes. Okay. It was like up the main stairs. Use left and then left again. Right? Sick. Alright. We're gonna give up on that one for the moment. I can never get any peace in my house. When am I to find the time to do my writing? I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore. Besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. I heard you might be able to help me. St. John's Anvil? Much in common with the St. John's poppy plant, the same name, in fact, that's reflected in their designs. They have quite different uses. The plant helps overcome deafness. An anvil would dampen the sound. They can be tuned to filter out certain noises, but allow others to be heard still. And St. John's Anvil. So it's got these like flowers on it. It's kind of what it was saying, right? Do we even have anything like that? Oh, I meant to. Let's put that there. St. John's poppy plant and its design. What about this? No. Definitely not. Heart is later. It's supposed to have like symbols on it, right? Like the flower. Silent breath. Did I never label this one? Oh, that's annoying. Maybe like this? With the leaves? Maybe? No. Or like that one, or like that one. Bro. I'm curious about... So we got the amber ones. Are they like more orangey? No, just topaz. Pale yellow. this also has like the leaves. So there's this thing. Oh, okay. Nope, that's not what I... Aha. Yeah. Oh. Let's label this one St. John's Anvil. Ooh, new person. He must be the thaumaturge's apprentice. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. And speaking of the past, my eye has been aching again lately. I heard a loud sound. I thought someone was in my house. Sorry, it scared me. Alright. That can't be a good sign. I'm willing to make a fair trade for an Elva stone if you have one. My blanket is all messed up now. Alright, Elva stone. Oops. Nope. Okay. Used to relieve the discomfort. Okay, yep, okay. Selenic and discipline. Planetary. Planetary metal? Of the moon. And then planetary? Earth. Water. Moonstone, maybe? Maybe a moonstone. Maybe. Could be. Like this? No. Sonic discipline. My symbol book. Yeah, like that. Of the moon. The moon! The moon. Elvis. Oh! Oh, that's right, he traded. I don't know what that is. Alright. Elva stone. I've been doing some reading. See what you make of this. The fisherman they found yesterday had been up at Wyatt Beck. So I'm going to see if I can find anything out there. Here I go again, sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says, go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. It's bloody-minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else. But here we are, and here I am. They do it all wrong anyway. I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library, and it does something to me. It gives me an appetite for reading I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. It is rather pretty, though. Someone told me I need a Cossack purifier and that this is the place to get one. Cossack purifier. Small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong smelling liquid. Small tokens submerged in liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon are cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. So we're looking for, like, I don't know. Small topaz? Not this. Pale yellow. I'm just thinking this, but it could be this, maybe. Ah, okay. Cossack purifier. I've been working on something that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built strange Antiquities? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere, according to some accounts. Even Eli doesn't know all of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. It's slow work, but I've made a bit of breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? Yes. I've learned they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths. And this journal holds some of the keys. Ooh. Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you make of it. Horned Shaco, Avocant, and then a moon something. Alright, we can do that. We got. We need a horned shackle. An evocant, which we had one. Wherever it's gone to. Which I thought we did have one. Orford Sprite. Evocant. And something with the moon. A moon something. Not always easy to decipher. Elvastone. Silent Breath. Sunbond. Nebula. Spirit Eye. Moonheart. Ooh! More things. More things. That's pretty sick. All right. Yeah. Okay. After years of working in the thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. Okay, I've tried St. John's Poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I'd love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. A hearing charm. I just want to move that stuff out the way. Alright, a hearing charm. Amplifies sounds. Their curiosity can be enjoyed by young and old alike, and of course they have more devious applications too, making it possible to eavesdrop in private conversations. They form of animals known for their hearing. This homie, maybe? Yeah. Hearing charm. Alright, good day. Wow. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with a pang in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be opened. Hello? Is this a person? Yeah. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Are you in this one? Buried among the trees, tower. Mars and winter rising in summer. What? To the trees? She's pointing toward the trees. Oh, buried among the trees. My bad. Aren't these the trees? Guess not. I walked up the back a mile or two or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it, belly up and blackened they were. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. I'm on my way to Calgarth Hall now. Spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier, and she said that two women they found were still the same as others in a trance and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. Okay. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about, second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago, and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It always had an ominous feel to it. It has taken the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter, but I think it's better you see for yourself what's out there. Alright. You know the one I'm talking about, second from the left in row 4. Naylor Island. Northern tip of... This one? I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling brick, it's a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with dark red substance, and large melted candles pool out into the wooden floor on either side. In the center of the altar, there's a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the door. It's clear it's been here for a long time. I don't see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening it at all. But after a while, I notice an inscription that says, "I open to the voice." The voice of Serenus? This. Oh, we've had this before. Bronze torque. Oh, we have. Yeah. Voice. This thing. The chest opens to reveal golden totem. Can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why. Oh. What does this do again? I was wondering if this would work for this, or maybe not. It's too risky to guess. Okay. Fair enough. I also still want... Hello? I also still want to open this. But I still don't know what it is. Not new stuff here. Sounds interesting. I don't think I think I still don't have anything that fits here. Alright, I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. It is not my intention to bring your attention a matter of contention. What is why are you talking like this? I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. For your part, a leaden heart of the thalamic art. A lead heart. These items depict the god Serenos in his human form. They're heavier than they look due to the core of lead, hidden by a more modest exterior. So to kindle romantic interest and are sometimes given as wedding gifts. Serenos? Is this like, or maybe I should... I just saw this and... This, lead heart. Serenos. But like... Eye of Serenos. Voice. Oh, we just... So there's something that kind of looks like that and that. We have that for sure. Maybe this is like antlers. Leaden heart. A lead heart. In his non-human form. Maybe this one. Yeah. A lead heart. I think I'm better than Eli at this job. Just saying. Oh, you're not Eli? I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism is mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. Okay. Ooh. Will it fit here? It's got the flower on it. Though. Huh. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed state of Mr. Hungerford was found in. They said that it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and the Bold Ladian Library. I will be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. I don't see eye to eye with the head of collections at the Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take a Scythian charm to smooth things over between us. I already have one of those, right? Didn't I label it as just like charm or something? No. Oh. Carved out of wood. But the more powerful designs make the planetary metals. No two are identical. They change with the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch when it's raining. I think I knew. This? Okay. Scythian charm. I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I am finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they are always trying to leave. If nothing else, strontium tea from a restful meather might get a moment of lucidity out of them, but if you've got any ideas, then I'm all ears. Oh gosh, restful meather or witch's finger. Let's take a look. Restful meather. Oh, we have one of these now, huh? Inner mind. A hot drink made from the Jothian plant is drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of meather. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and pass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity and thought. So we have, what's one of these? But what's a witch's finger? Said to be severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. Intense pain. Cured some and finished off others. Goodness. Alright, we're gonna try for the restless meter. Inner mind. I wonder there's a thing for mind or calm. look for other clues to narrow down further. It's like this. It's like one of these. It looks more like this one. That has like purple stones in it. Some kind of containment. Odor. Wood. Has a sharp aroma. Restful neither. Sounds of peace. Okay. How long have I been recording for? Oh, only a half hour. Keep going. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Ew. Looking like a chess piece. Tower. The closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. Rising in the east. Sunset's in the west. This one? Or this one? Or what? Closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. There's nothing like a castle here. Dude, I don't know what all these clues are. Up the stairs. Left and left again. Second on the right is where I spend the night. Is it just like this? Edmund's late wife. Dude, I don't know. Hello. As if I didn't have enough on my plate right now. My sister Bonnie has been acting strange lately. She never got over the death of our father. She's always blamed Mr. Potter for his role in it, and now with all this happening, she's got it in her head that he's somehow behind it. I'm worried she's going to do something stupid. If she comes in here, whatever you do, do not give her anything dangerous. Bonnie, okay. I want to give her a keepsake to let her know that she's still loved. I've seen people gifting one another wooden totems, but I don't know what they're called. What? Okay. Moon heart? You want the moon heart? The moon. Moonstone. Selenic totem. This. Thank you. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to share. Jack Hungerford has not responded well to the Drontium tea. If anything, he appears to have sunk deeper into the trance. Ah, I daren't try anything else in case I make things worse. Okay. Those silly sods at Calgarth Hall won't let me in to look around. It seems I've upset the little lord who lives there at some point in the past. Allegedly, I refused to perform an exorcism on his haunted house. He didn't like my suggestion that it might be the local kids playing pranks on him because he's a mean old git. I'm not so easily put off, though. Do you have a Tenebrand cloak I could use this evening? I've got some snooping to do. A Tenebrand cloak? Oh. Single stone set in bronze gives power to these totems. A single stone set in bronze. What is bronze? A green gemstone. Could be that one. I actually think it is that one. I suppose it could be this one as well. Single stone set in bronze. So I think it's one of these. That's gold. Okay, I think it's one of those two. Yes. No, gold. Single stone set in bronze. So I think it's that one or this. Green gemstone. Nothing to remark. Alright, let's look at our gems. Stone of water. Earth and nature. No. No. Oh, we don't have anything? Dang it. With a hole that matches the building rafter room in the castle. Ugh, okay. It must be the oh, I was so stupid. I was looking at the other map this whole time. This room. Portrait of some dead lord's eyes. It could be something. Great under the chest. Ooh. A Tenebrand cloak. Okay. I bumped into Eli at the station yesterday before he left for Oxford. His train was late, so we had a brief chat, and he suddenly remembered something he wanted to tell you. I told him I passed on the message. In other news, I've got a little something for you if you're interested. If you read Dr. Robertson's booklet on curses, you'll find it in the cupboard hidden in the counter. This? I'm trying. Sorry, what? Oh, catacombs. Is a Valant. This. Okay. The holes in a Valant are roughly equal to size and spacing. They are used by the adventurous to help them find their way. Holes? Equal in size and spacing. Holes? This? No. No. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's go. What do I even need here? We need a snake and sons. Could just go for that. Sick. Alright. Let's go ahead and bank that, because that's specific. Yeah, 3 is sons. Let's go ahead and take that. Sick. Let's go ahead and bank. Keep these 2 for that. Sick. Oh my goodness. Sons, 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 sons. Alright, we have 2 cats. Let's go ahead and bank that. Keep that. Not doing too bad. Yeah, that was a good one. Alright. Let's go again. Holes. Oh, it could be this. Yeah. Yeah, equally sized space holes. These? This? Ah. Right. Label it as a valet. Oh. Buried behind lock and key. Whoa! I'm assuming that I'll get clues for that at some point. What have you done to me? I wish I'd never come to this shop. I've peeled back the curtain and found the world of darkness and despair. My blind eyes are more open than yours have ever been. The old gods reach through the tall stones, but we have forgotten their names and their tongue. Something stirs their slumber. They want something from us. I wish I'd never come here, and yet I feel more alive than I have in a long time. I will let you know if I see more with the spirit eye. Okay. Good. I feel like I'm going crazy here. I can't give you anything dangerous. I know who's behind this madness, all these people with the pitch black eyes. But nobody's listening to me. I've seen it happen before. 7 years ago, my father died the same way. Since no one will listen, I'm going to take care of it myself. A Corvin's mite, please, and I'll be on my way. I don't know, I kind of want to give her one. So we got Gray's Grace and Corvin's Might. Gray's Grace. Dispel melancholy. Oh. Or Corvin's Might. Assassin's Tool. These objects pay homage to the Bloody Queen's gift. Gift came to her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide. I want one for this. Could be an eagle's gift. An eagle's gift? Like a feather? Shadow catcher. Shadow hold. A shadow catcher. Oh. Oh, Wistic, right here. Purple? Oh. This is purple. I don't think anything else has purple. Blue. Black. Huh. I'm looking for a shadow catcher, my guy. Shadow hold. What's a shadow hold, though? Oh. Shoot. What? Okay. Oh, this. Grace. We'll get hold of Corvin's Might. I don't know if I have a Corvin's Might. As his mind roiled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye as his partner lunged toward the satchel that contained the casket. To his horror, he saw that his partner's eyes were black. Oh. Alright, how long we can do this last day? I've got it one like this. Like this? This one? I squeezed through the partially collapsed passageway and emerged a small chamber. Old pendant. Oh. My awakening ceremony takes place at the convent tomorrow. I will need a talon. Amphesian talon? Guard secrets closely. It said they worship the ancient nameless gods. Broken path. Oh. Tip of a talon hard against her cheekbone, drawing blood. So my broken was okay. This makes me think talon. This? No. Could be that. Or this. Oh, okay. Up the stairs, but which stairs? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Which stairs? These stairs? These stairs? These ones? These ones? Which stairs? Staircase in the center of the castle? Yeah, but left, then left again. Dude. Up the stairs. It goes down there. Left, and then left again. Ah, here we go. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used in some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishing and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that's been hiding in the windowsill. Here we go. Where's Jupiter today? I always look forward to coming in and saying hello to him. I've been working my way through the journal, but it's heavy going. I keep coming back to this series of sketches. Does this mean anything to you? Could it relate to the plinths? It could. I don't know. Nope. Could be one of those. Oh. Holding an object over a thalamic lens. No. Weird. All right. Oh. Oh, dude. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Oh! 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 No! Oh, hang on. What is this again? The Corvin's Might. This thing? I thought it was this. It's got like the talons and stuff. What is it? What's behind Calgarth? Is this Calgarth Hall? 25. This. It's close enough, says a voice in the shadows. Give me the Corvin's Might and I'll return your cat. Your cat is aboard the Mary Bell. He has come to no harm. The Mary Bell? What's that? It's a boat, right? The Mary Bell, 23. Right here. Rescue Jupiter! Yes! Alright, let's stick this in here. That's done with. Oh, let's label this. Two weeks ago, I was quietly minding my own business in the Guilty Ram when a stranger came up to me. He handed me the book titled The Changes of Dr. Learmonth before leaving. Something about it intrigued me enough to take it home with me. Ever since I read the first page, I've been having terrible nightmares, and they're getting worse. I spoke to Dr. Robertson, and she sent me here. Okay, what can help with nightmares? A sleep vessel. Oh, oh. No. No. Alright, maybe we just look for sleep. No. Oh, homie. Obviously, this is supposed to... Whoa, hang on. What the what? Oh. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Hmm. Oh, Noctic site. Is that in here? Yeah, Moonstone Guardian. comforting guardian. This guy? No. I think maybe this one. Yeah. Lift a curse. So this was a moonstone guardian. There's not much that I can unsettle these days, but I found something at Calgarth Hall I'd rather I hadn't. The cellar where I found those poor two girls. I came across a bubbling black mess that was oozing from the rock itself. Ew. Seems there's a sickness in Undermere. It's in the earth and the water, and it's spreading. I suppose it falls on me to find out where it's coming from. If it's underground, then underground's where I'll start. I'll see if I can find anything in the catacombs. I realize now that I've been a little careless. I've been getting headaches. I won't go into the catacombs without a sextrum. A what? Insanity. Protects against insanity. Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, mind, insanity. An anchor between the bottom. So blue, maybe? Blue? Maybe this. No. Protection and insanity. So we have blue. Okay, so we have this. But what about the gem? Okay. Sextrum. He tried to use the diverging hook on his partner, as he had done on himself, but he could find no part of him that had not been taken over by the infection. His partner's hands ripped at the satchel, tearing it open and sending the black casket tumbling out. Oh. Lo, moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. Alright. So we're gonna end this for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll be back with some more of this pretty soon. If you enjoyed, and then please consider subscribing. It takes 2 seconds and it's completely free, so you can always unsubscribe later, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye bye.